so much it goes all the way down to my whiskers.
We'll soon be at Dr. Gouge's, John Patty Poo. He'll make it all better. Hey, what did those flowers ever do to you?
Hey, you there! Stop!
Well, I'm not running, okay?
Molten manure! He got away!
I can't believe it. That delivery man has been wilting all the flowers in Paris since early this morning. He has to be stopped.
And he left his old handkerchief full of boogers lying around.
It's got initials on it. Gigi. I wonder who that can be. And why he did this. I bet my brains that we can find some other clues.
Oh, what about my toothache for starters?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, John Patty Poo. You're right. First, your tooth.
Dr. Gouge, dental veterinarian specialized in dogs and chickens? Hey, nothing about cats? Are you sure this is it?
Forgive me. It's only a slight cold. Come in.
And I'm Mirette. Are you sure you feel up to treating my cat?
Need not worry, Biz. I am a professional. I see that this nice little puss eats sugar. Far too much sugar.
Huh? Cool. It doesn't hurt a bit now.
Thanks, Doctor. And see you not very soon, I hope.
Don't forget your prescription.
Actually, he's really very nice, that Dr. Gouge.
Yes. Despite his cold, I found him very professional. Now move it. Otherwise, the clues will have disappeared.
After work, the reward.
Ah!
Hey, no, what are you, crazy, Mirette?
Dr. Gouge said no more sugar. And that means no more shumaloos.
What? There's sugar in Shumaloos? Gouge is a monster, a hangman, a torturer. Whoa! What shall I become without Shumaloos? A poor, scrawny cat, a feline phantom, rags and tatters. No, no, no. A life without Shumaloos is not worth living.
Have you ever thought of going on the stage?
I'm gonna stuff this prescription down that two-puller's throat.
No, it's for your own good. We need to find those clues.
I just had a raging toothache, I'm not allowed Shumaloos, and she drags me along like a poodle. I would have quit my job as a catssistant.
Sophie, it's Mirette. I'm on a new case. Have you heard about flowers wilting mysteriously lately? No. Why? I think there's a serial wilter in a delivery tricycle wilting flowers all over Paris. Oh, no.
I'm doing a report on a giant floral bouquet this afternoon. Some weird stunt in Trocadero. I hope the serial wilter isn't going to mess it all up. I've got to go. Good luck with the case.
I wonder what the real reason for wilting flowers is.
What were you doing last night? Talk!
You know what, Inspector? When you talk to flowers, they never reply.
Oh, really? Well, maybe I'll write that down. Quick, get me some paper and a pencil.
So, are you investigating the serial wilter then? Do you have a motive?
Serial wilter. Yes, that's right. I suspect this gladiolus is an accomplice of the serial wilter, as you call him. Take this and write.
I'm sure that you have lots to tell us, pretty little faded flower.
Here we go. She's at it too, talking to the flowers.
Huh?
Confidential evidence. It's a letter from the criminal. I bet he's announcing his next attack. Stop that letter! Stop it!
Who's the best catssistant in the world? John Patty Poo is. That deserves one tiny Shumaloo, doesn't it? I promise, I'll give up tomorrow.
I think you've already given up.
I'll hardly even chew it. I'll swallow it straight down.
Come on, we'll examine this letter at home. Maybe it'll tell us more about this notorious wilter. And it'll take your mind off things. The next attack will strike at the heart of Paris. Soon the city will be rid of all its flowers. And my nightmare will come to an end. Signed, Gigi. What do you think? John Pat, yoo-hoo! I'm here, hello.
What's up?
I was wondering what his nightmare could be. And what does Gigi remind you of?
When I think of Gigi, I think of hay, hooves, harness, carrots, and sugar. Sugar lumps. You see, my brain's all mushaloo without a shumaloo. Only one, just one, a teeny one.
No, more sugar. You can read, I believe.
Look, who's that gouge? That's Gigi, the same initials as the cereal wilter. Funny, huh?
What, you think that gouge and the cereal wilter are one and the same? That's not possible. It must be a coincidence.
As your great-uncle John Patrick Leliev used to say, there's no such thing as chance in investigatology.
He also said one clue might do, but two makes it true. Let's analyze the sample.
Weed killer made from a cold virus and dog powder. You need to be some sort of chemist to make stuff like that.
Chemist? A cold virus? Doesn't that remind you of gouge? Quick, let's get over there.
Mirette, come look! He's the cereal wilter. Case solved.
This is not evidence, John Pat. He can experiment with chemistry without being guilty. Huh?
Cold virus and dog powder. Exactly the same composition as the sample taken from the flour in the market. Is that good enough for you?
Yes, now that is evidence. But we still don't have his motive, and a crime without a motive is like a hot dog without mustard. Something's missing.
Did your great-uncle say that too?
No, I said that.
Let's hide!
Just like me, I set out to commit the floral crime of the century, and I forget the weapon. Hey, what are you doing here? Do you have an appointment?
We're not here for the dentist, but for the cereal wilter, alias GG.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got work to do. Sorry.
He may be a good dental veterinarian, but as a door jammer, he's the worst. We need to pull out the fuel pipe! Why don't I have long orangutan arms?
Well, it's still flying. Are you sure that that was the fuel pipe? It's going to crash!
No, first he's going to glide and then he's going to crash.
Looks as if he's heading for Trocadero.
Maybe he wants to see the Eiffel Tower.
Not the Eiffel Tower. That's the giant bouquet Sophie was talking about.
He hates flowers and you're pushing petals. What a genius joke I am. Get it? Bike petals, flower petals.
Arrest that bouquet!
Sorry, Inspector, but the guilty party is up there.
Your finger?
Let's go. I'll come with you.
Where are we going? Where do you want to go? Don't look down, JP. Don't look down. Aha.
Looks like this bouquet came up roses for you, Gouge. If it weren't for this daisy, you could have really hurt yourself.
It's this bouquet. I would have to land on a giant daisy.
I knew you could always count on the cops.
I have a surefire scoop here. Achoo! You okay, Sophie? Yes, I'm fine. I just get hay fever, so of course with all these giant flowers. Achoo! That's it! The motive! The allergy! You're allergic to pollen, and that's why you despise all flowers. Am I right?
You're very sharp, miss. Flowers have ruined my life because I always had a cold. My patients thought I was infectious and abandoned me in droves. Flowers are a plague of the human race.
Right. Let's get home. Love's Flame starts in 20 minutes.
You don't want a Shumaloo first for the road?
What? You really mean it? Oh, thanks. You're the sweetest detective ed in the world. It's foul, yuck!
Shumaloo sugar-free with added menthol toothpaste. It could be worse, right?
No, it is worse. It's inedible.
Oh, we're gonna be on the front page of Crack the Case, John Pat. I can't believe it. We'll start the interview here and then go up to the top of the tower to get a view over all of Paris. And here we go.
Why couldn't we stay nice and cozy at home and watch Love's Flame?
Because today, we are the stars, John Pat.
Mirette, the greatest detective at under 12 of all time. Take one. Hello, all you fans of mystery and intrigue. We're here in Paris to meet the girl who scares the crooks, who catches the bad guys, who strikes terror in bandits. I mean...
I've been waiting here since 10 o'clock.
No entiendo nada.
It can't be. I was here at 5 in the morning. Oh my, what time is it?
Oh boy, what time is it?
What's the matter with all of them?
The ticket office should be open. It's already 9 o'clock.
No, it's 10:10. What? It's exactly noon, and the ticket office should be open.
And my camera is going haywire too. It says it's midnight.
Oh, he must work here. Sir, do you know what time the ticket office opens? Because I'm doing an interview. It's for the front page of... Ouch! Ow, how rude. John Pat, did you see that?
There you go. If we were all nice and cozy on the couch, that would have never happened.
He sure was in a big hurry to get away. It looks as if something odd is going on in Paris today.
Molo is calling all reporters for a press conference. I don't expect to get the scoop of the century, but you never know.
See you!
Hey, where are we going?
Home to fix this crazy Z-screen and investigate this wacky time confusion.
Home? Oh, Mirette, my favorite detectivette. I don't say it often enough, but you are on the front page of my heart.
Not a single digital watch is now working in Paris. There are serious consequences. We have just learned that the airport has suspended all flights. Trains are stuck in the stations. It's impossible to leave the city.
Normally clocks work all the time, don't they? What a conundrum. The clocks have all gone haywire. I hope they're going to work again.
Huh? Panic in the Pacific normally comes after Love's Flame. Oh, woe is me. It looks like my series has already been on.
Logic, my dear John Pat. Paris is the victim of a gigantic bug. If watches aren't working, then the TV won't know what time it is either. And so it's mixing up all the programs.
But mixing up TV programs is criminal. Who would dare do such a thing?
That's exactly what I'd like to find out.
Mirette, I'm your man. Or rather, Cat. You're catssistant. We're gonna put this maniac mixer of programs behind bars. You can count on me. And my pack of Shumaloos, too.
It's Sophie.
So I say to Parisians that they have no reason to fear. For centuries, the famous bells of Notre Dame have rung out the precise hour, and they can still count on those bells today. And of course, I shall do all in my power to find out how this confusion of time could have come about. Now I must leave you, for I sense a lead that is most interesting. Aha! So you're trying to sweeten the police with hot chocolate. In that case, I'll take two.
The bells of Notre Dame ring exactly on the hour.
Ah, I can sense she's got a lead. She's a geniusette.
I came all across Paris to get a watch here.
I can't believe it. Now the time doesn't work.
Oh, I'm so glad he's here. I'm lost without the time.
There, good as new. Sophie must have followed Molo.
To the next hot chocolate.
All the same, it's weird that this clock is the only one in Paris that is telling the right time.
It's all thanks to Tactics, a family of dedicated clockmakers. It's thanks to them that Notre Dame has always shown the correct time. Today, it is Jason, the last of the line, who has taken over the business. He's the great. Did
you hear that? Click, click, clack. Do you recognize that sound? That's him! It's the man from the Eiffel Tower!
yet.
Where can he have gone? He came out of Notre Dame and he turned. Huh? Jason Tactic?
Hey, don't worry, I have enough working watches for everybody. Thanks to me, you'll have the right time tonight. And thanks to you, I'm gonna get rich. Jason is taking over the tactic business.
Good morning, Jason. Your first appointment is at 10 o'clock.
What a pity. I didn't have time to see if he was missing one.
You may be the boss, but I do all the work.
Huh. That clockmaker and the fugitive this morning are one and the same.
I don't know how he did it, but if he is the TV channel switcher, he's gonna hear tick-tack-tock in his head.
John Pat, you know that a good detective never makes an accusation without proof. If this Jason Tactic really is behind this case, then we have to force him to reveal himself. I have an idea and I need your help. Hey, it looks as if your watches are not set to the right time.
Oh, yeah? Well, you may not know it, but I'm the only clockmaker with the right time in the whole of Paris, so beat it.
It's like I said, they are ringing 7 o'clock, but the bells of Notre Dame haven't rung yet. You'll see, in 20 seconds, my Z-screen will ring at the same time as Notre Dame.
Your gadget cannot be correct. It's impossible. Huh?
Oh, why can't I be a normal pussycat home with his mommy in his basket?
Another 15 seconds. 14.
Yeah. Oh, no. No, don't leave me now,
Drop the packet, John Pat. Drop it.
How does she know everything?
Just another 2 seconds now.
My Shomalos!
What did I tell you?
But what? Who? This is a disaster. I have to go back and adjust my deprogrammer.
Your what? Go back where? Hey! Come on, hurry up!
My nearly full packet! What a waste!
Send a message to Sophie. Tell her to meet us at the Eiffel Tower.
But why?
That's where we saw Jason this morning. I'm certain he's heading back there. We'll never catch him. Everywhere is jammed. You're too heavy. You should be running behind.
Nearly full packet.
Listen, John Pat. If we don't catch Tactic red-handed, Paris will be forever on the wrong time. And you can say goodbye to Love's Flame.
Huh?
What? Ah! How about going up on Buzz?
It's impossible that tablet has the right time. This time, I'll set the level to the max. No, I'm the only one who can control time. The only one.
We arrived bang on time, you might say.
You?
Yes, her. And me, too. That makes us.
Nice work, John Pat.
Is this yours by any chance? You gangster TV program thug! You'll have time to count the minutes while you're rotting in jail, and the seconds, and the hundredths of seconds.
In the can, guys. It's the perfect shot for our front page.
Sophie! Inspector Polo!
Oh, the Notre Dame clockmaker? So it was you. I knew it.
Considering how much I gave today, I'm not investigating for 100 years.
Just after graduating from high school, Jason Tactic had to take over his family clock shop. He quickly moved into production of his deprogrammer. The top of the Eiffel Tower is the highest point in Paris. It was naturally the ideal spot for him. He could hit all of Paris in one go.
Here we go now. Love's Flame is about to start. As a result of the time bug yesterday, too many episodes were shown by our channel. We are therefore suspending broadcast for several days. Woe is me! Good morning, Mirette. 3 Chevalier croissants and make it snappy. 3. Mirette? Yoo-hoo! Where are you? I've gone shopping. Eat your vitamin crunchies. Big kisses. Big kisses. Yeah, right. Don't even mention the fact that you're leaving me all alone, abandoning me in despair, and free to do whatever I want!
I owe you the truth, Pamela. I don't like
Oh no! My beloved love's flame!
Parisians, be on your guard. Police are hunting a young female robber who is spreading major panic throughout the city.
You're on her trail, and we shall never lose it.
Beware, this child is the greatest thief under 12 of all time.
What? But that's Mirette! 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 Show yourself right now! What if she's been bit by a dragonguya mosquito that can turn good guys into bad guys? Ah! Mirette!
What? You can talk and you understand me?
Oh, Mirette! Did you get a bang on your head or what? Of course I can talk. And I have something to say to you, too. What have you been up to? They're talking about you on TV.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. I'm confused. It's the great international villain. JP, he's trying to ruin my reputation.
Oh, no. Not him. He'll stoop at anything, Mirette. We're gonna squish him and turn him into kitty crunchies. And what is that? The groceries?
Of course. Oh, JP, I just so want to get home now.
Where are you going? It's this way.
Oh, it's a good thing you're here, JP.
Stop calling me JP. It's a lousy nickname. I like it when you call my John Patty Poo. Or, I don't know, oh, the great international villain. That creep is starting to get on my nerves. So where do we start? Do we take fingerprints? Do we do a stakeout? Do we do our hair? Hey, are you fixing your looks for the police? Because may I remind you that they are on your tail?
Oh, yes, the police. But you know, John Patty Droop, I haven't done anything. It's so unfair.
It's funny, you've gotten a whole lot nicer about me and my Shumaloo.
Oh, rats and rats again. With all this excitement, I've forgotten the password.
Well, it's TGDUTOAT, of course. The greatest detective under 12 of all time.
Of course. How silly of me, my John Patty Doo.
John Patty Dupe? Oh, Doctor, this is serious. Off to bed with you, Miss Detective.
John Patty Cake, are you here?
He's gone out for a walk.
Just wait a minute. Stop wiggling.
Huh?
You big noodle, I'm Mirette.
Lying girl! I mean lying man! You are the great international villain, and you want to do villainous things to Mirette!
The great international villain is in our house. You were taken in. I'm the real Mirette.
Oh yeah? Then prove it!
On October 18th in the Eurostar, we were going to London, and you had to go to the bathroom real bad.
Stop! Mirette? You are the real Mirette, and that only happened one teeny-weeny time. My favorite detective-ette!
My darling catssistant. There's not a minute to lose. We'll trap the great international villain right in our house, and I happen to have a plan. Oh, no!
The cat is nearly in the bag. My unique flair has allowed me to follow the trail of this little thief. Her name is Mirette.
But if someone called you to accuse her, maybe someone is out to harm her.
She's guilty. This is the loot that I found in her home, and I know exactly how to trap this Mirette and her fat cat.
Fat cat yourself!
The great international villain is smart. In order to foil him, we're going to need some help.
Take that lot away for analysis. Ah! What is this? A chewing gum attack? Who did this?
Can't you aim better? You have to hit Sophie.
Fall back and call up reinforcements! Run away!
But these are, Shumaloos! I always knew that it wasn't you. But Inspector Molo is convinced. He found a piece of paper at your place. He claims it's the plan for your next robbery. And he said, when Mirette is behind bars, she will lose her Mona Lisa smile.
My next robbery? It's the great international villain who set all this up. Mona Lisa.
It's the great international villain!
Yes, it's me. I have a little deal to offer you. So meet me at the Louvre Museum at 11 p.m. precisely. And make sure you and your fat cat don't let me down.
Fat cat? What is it they all have about my glorious body?
A meeting at the Louvre. That's the museum that has the Mona Lisa. But of course, the planned robbery that Inspector Molo discovered has to take place at the Louvre.
And the great international villain is luring you there so that Molo can catch you red-handed. Well done, Mirette.
The great international villain wants to see me at the Louvre. No problem. In fact, he'll see so much of me that his head'll spin.
I'm finally going to get rid of that little snoop, and she'll never get in my way again. Huh? Ma!
I'm ready.
Mirette!
You called? That skirt really suits you, but the ponytail makes you look like an Easter egg.
Don't you get up on your high horse, because tonight you'll be rotting in prison, ditzy detective. What?
Are you talking to me?
So, you wanted to see Mirette?
The police are on their way. It's all over for you.
Aha! Caught red-handed. Your time is up, Mirette.
Don't let him get away!
Arrest all of the Mirettes!
Oh no, not you!
Well, if it isn't John Tack the Plug. How nice to see you again.
Take cover!
Go fetch that brainless detective, Gigi. I'm right behind you. I don't want to miss this.
Oh no!
Doesn't the great international villain's little pooch know how to read?
My John Pat!
My Gigi!
Mirette!
Huh?
I've got you now.
No, it's not her, it's him!
It's him that what? Who's who? Hold it!
You haven't seen the last of me yet, sweetie!
So, it was him. I knew it from the start.
Naturally, Mirette was cleared. Inspector Molo has sworn to lay his hands on the great international villain who seems impossible to catch. To think that yesterday morning he was here on this couch with you. I bet you gave him a kiss. Mwah!
Yuck, are you crazy? Having said that, he was very kind to me. He tossed me my chumaloos and I had to catch them and...
Oh, really? What a great idea, John Pat. Because while you're eating, you're exercising your hind legs.
Oh, really? Do you think so?
It'll help you to eat your vitamins. Here we go. 1 crunchy, 2 crunchies.
I wept last night.
Coming, John Pat? We're going out for a walk. It'll make a change from this silly soap opera. Come on, let's go. It's beautiful outside.
Oh, you can't do this!
Look, it's Sophie.
Hello there, viewers. I'm at the Jardin des Plantes in Paris, where Boris, the brown bear, has been missing since this morning. Fortunately, the renowned Inspector Molo is in charge of the investigation.
To begin with, we analyze all suspects.
What a pro! No prank goes untaken. Until Boris has been found, the police recommend that Parisians stay at home. So stay undercover, people.
You heard her, Mirette. We can't possibly go out today.
This bear story is a case for frontline detectives. We're on our way, John Patty Poo. The zoo is where it's happening.
Oh, no. Not an investigation.
An escape? Impossible! Boris was perfectly happy with us. This disappearance is incomprehensible.
You've got to admit that bear had it big. He was treated like a star. Well, I'm deprived of everything.
What if I told you that I recorded the end of your favorite series?
You did? You know, I just love being your catssistant.
Speaking of which, let's think. Either he's escaped or...
She's been kidnapped? Steal a bear? But what for?
That's exactly what we have to find out. No sign of a break-in, no footprints outside or inside, no prints at all aside from those of Boris.
No prints, huh? And what do you call those?
You're right. That is strange. And that one zigzagging? Most bizarre.
Hey, these tracks must be from one of Boris's circus balls. Look. As an expert in candy culture, I'm quite sure, Mirette, there was a honey-flavored candy in here.
So Boris is a greedy guts like you. And this square mark here? We should question the zoo animals. They may have noticed something. Let's go over to the zoo rest.
Josephine the giraffe heard the rustle of leaves and the breaking of tree branches. She also saw a huge shadow moving slowly.
So the kidnapper came down from the sky?
Or maybe Boris was sucked up by a square-shaped flying saucer.
I don't think so. Let's see what Paul Emile has to say.
I was taking a quiet nap when, whoa, all these bags dropped on my head.
But did you see anything?
No, but I did feel a big hot blast, like the winds of the desert. Whoosh!
What is square-shaped, can drop bags of sand from the sky and let out a loud whooshing sound? John Pat! Boris was kidnapped in a hot air balloon!
Primavera and Family, hot air balloon manufacturers.
And the only ones in all Paris.
Oh, sorry, this is a disaster. Doom! Horror! They've stolen my hot air balloon!
Stole your hot air balloon? Actually, we just wanted to...
You'll have to see Charlotte about your cat. Unfortunately, she isn't home yet. I have to go to the police!
Come on, John Pat. Look at this, John Pat. Incredible! They've all got names. West Wind, Traveling Breeze, and here...
To celebrate Charlotte's birth, Salty Kiss. Yeah, Well, I prefer the sugary kiss of a Shumaloo.
But Salty Kiss is the very balloon that has disappeared. Well, well, she's at the same school as Sophie. And by some coincidence, our Charlotte also likes bears. I think we're going to need some help from Sophie.
They make me so mad! Those people who put animals in cages! Disgusting! But that's all over now, Boris baby. Thanks to me, you'll be back in your true home, the wild!
Oh yes, that's Charlotte. She campaigned in my class for the protection of head lice. Disgusting.
I get the impression she'd do anything to protect animals.
At least she will listen if I tell her that we've been investigating for hours and I haven't even been allowed one Shumaloo break.
The problem is that she doesn't know how to steer a balloon. It's always her father who pilots it.
I have to talk to her and persuade her to come back down.
Hello, Charlotte?
It's Sophie from Crack the Case. You know, the school paper. I wanted to conduct
Forget it, Sophie. I'm not talking to humans anymore since they serve snails in the school cafeteria. I only talk to animals because they're so much kinder than humans. Am I right, my big cuddly bear?
Listen, Charlotte, if you won't do it for me, at least do it to give animals a voice. Good luck, Mirette. Are you sure this will work?
A true detective knows when to take risks. John Pat. Charlotte! Thanks for agreeing to the interview. I'm Mirette. I'm standing in for Sophie Scoop. She can't stand heights.
Hi there, Mirette. Here, make it snappy. I'm on a tight flight schedule. Now then, the turnaround. That's page 675. Hold on tight, everyone!
Charlotte, tell me why you kidnapped Boris.
Me? Kidnap an animal? I'm actually setting him free to take him back to his country, which he never should have left, to Russia!
Oh no, I refuse to go all that way with this nutcase.
To Russia? But, isn't that a bit far?
You see, Boris, humans don't like wide open spaces. Well, I'm taking him to freedom, so you can just get out.
No, Charlotte, I'm crazy about animals too. Actually, look, I always have an animal on me.
Oh, what a sweet pussycat. And he looks so chubby.
Huh? I am not.
Relax. She's actually very kind. She wants to take me back to the wild, even though I don't even know what that is. I was born in the circus. I've been an acrobat since I was a baby.
Boris, no! Keep still! We're not there yet!
I bet that he likes Shumaloos. It'll keep him busy. We have to find a way out of this. Listen, Charlotte, it's wonderful that you're going to Russia to free a bear, but meanwhile, you're polluting the whole of Paris.
Me? Polluting? I would never do anything that harmed nature. Never!
And what do you call that? And this! These are your candy papers. They're everywhere. At the zoo, all over Paris, even in the Seine. The street cleaners are totally overwhelmed.
Oh, this is a disaster. What can I do?
Turn around and go back to the zoo.
We're going home, Boris. Boris, stop!
Boris, catch!
It's so high up, Boris. Mirette!
Quick, jump into the basket!
Boris Bear, don't move. You are under arrest.
Nice knowing you, old buddy!
Ha-ha! Hold it right there!
Good to see you again, guys. So, change your mind about Russia then?
Mirette, can I make this clear? I am not giving Boris any more shumaloos.
Well, I think it's really nice to share with your friends.
341, 342, 343.
No, I don't believe it. Boris, give me one, please.
Here, catch!
Ouch!